Welcome to Birch Media Sports Edition. I got my boy Beagles again. Hey,
Yes, sir.
Beagles, I know you got some people to holler at, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, man, I gotta holler at Ryan. Ryan dog, I hit you up on the comments on
Ryan
Facebook.
who?
I
Ryan
don't even
Barbo?
There you go. I can't even remember his last name, but yeah, I hit you up on the comments. I even DM you. You told me you was available. We even started the podcast a little late. It's 9:10. Also, I want to shout out Waterboy. Waterboy, you know who you are, Jason. I see you for a Halloween party. And then my favorite person to troll in the world, I will always love to troll you, is EJ. EJ, we appreciate you watching the podcast, showing that boy Birch all the love. Your trash ass Colts are 0-2. Got their ass whooped week 1. That's 11 straight L's in week 1. And I'm looking at y'all schedule, and it's possible y'all can go 0-5. So just want to shout out.
Who they play?
I think they got. Let's look through it real quick. I mean, everybody looked decent this year, and they look trash. So anybody they play is gonna be a good game. So let's look at it. Their next game, they got the Bears. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? The Bears might get on that ass. They gave us a little match. Then they got the Steelers. Then they got the Jets. Then they got the Titans. So, I mean.
Well, the Jags don't look all that great.
They don't, but neither does the Colts.
No. Well, hey, man, they gave you all a run week 1. Let's be fair about it.
No. You're 100% right. They gave us a run, but
I don't think that quarterback's all that everybody. He has potential, and he can make them dime throws every once in a while, but he's not consistent with it. I've seen him miss A.D. Mitchell so many times week 1. I really didn't pay attention week 2, so I'm not sure. But
A.D. Mitchell
we'll see.
Run the wrong route.
So you're predicting they go 0-5. So we'll see if that holds up. I'll write that down. Hold on.
I ain't gonna say I predicted. I said they could go 0-5.
Oh, okay.
Well, make sure you go back and watch what I said. They could go 0-5. I don't give a fuck. They ain't beating us this year. They ain't coming to Houston and beating us. That's a sweep. Bring out the brooms. We sweeping our whole division.
Okay.
I am saying that. CJ Stroud is the best quarterback in the AFC South. We got the best running back in the AFC South. We got the best 1, 2, 3 receiver group in the AFC South. We got the best defense in the AFC South. So
wait, Mixon's better than Taylor?
Fuck yeah. 159 yards. Well, how many yards Taylor had that game?
It's different when you have CJ Stroud and a bunch of like 2 number 1 receivers in Dell to stretch the field, which gives him room to run.
Hey, I told you this and you disagree with me on this. Mixon is a low-budget Adrian Peterson.
I do disagree with that. I mean, he's good. Don't get me. I'm not hating on the man. He's definitely talented. He's been talented his whole career. But to even mention Adrian Peterson and him in the same sentence is, I don't know. I don't agree with it.
We got to listen to me. The best running back in the AFC South.
That's debatable. But I mean, it's debatable. So you can have that opinion. But I got a few things I want to go over from last week. I know you do too.
Mm-hmm.
Raheem Sanders got his first 100 yards rushing against LSU. Called that last week because y'all's defense is absolutely trash. It was trash last year. It's trash this year. You predicted them to win the SEC. Do you still have that belief?
I still got that belief. I still feel like we can win the AFC. The AFC. I'm still talking about NFL. The SEC. We do got to fix a lot of things. We got to fix the defense. But I also seen some good things from us. The true freshman and Caden Dern came in and balled out. He had 11 touches for 98 yards or something like that.
Yeah.
Aaron Andrews, this is his second stint with LSU. He did some good things. And Garrett Nussmeier, it looked like he really getting into the flow.
He was hit or miss, man. He threw that pick off that zone coverage. I mean, he just did not see that dude in zone. Yeah, he was off a little bit, but Taylor's nice. He was making plays for y'all consistently.
Nice.
The offensive line actually struggled. I was shocked. There was your left tackle was getting done dirty by old boy at I forget his name for South Carolina.
Something Lee? Is it something Lee?
Maybe. It's number 5, I believe.
They talking about he could be a first round pick. I'll tell you this. I
Yeah,
underestimated.
he did old boy dirty a few times.
Yeah. I underestimated South Carolina. I didn't know their defense, their D line was like that.
Yeah, they all came back. That's why I picked them. I really thought that they were going to pull it off. I knew because it was in South Carolina. That's why I went with them. Yeah, and then my last point. I'm going to get to my last point real quick. This is a direct quote. We're going to torch the Bears 38-10. Hold on. Make that 38-7. They'll be lucky to get 7 or something like that because their offense had trouble scoring the week before. CJ's going to go off. What happened?
They surprised me. That's what happened. Their defense was better than I thought.
Yeah. You weren't the only one surprised this week. So.
Also, our offense has not found that itch yet. They ain't really just been clicking.
Him and Diggs, they haven't been. Yeah, him and Diggs haven't been clicking. Him and Collins are still clicking.
Yeah, and Tank ain't really been in the mix. You can see that they're trying to get Tank Dell in the mix with these little reverses and these little lakes they're throwing, these little short routes, but it's all Nico Collins right now. So
that's honestly why I tripped out when y'all traded for Diggs. I didn't see the need. Y'all already were a great passing offense last year. You added running back. If anything, beef up the offensive line or something, or go get some more on defense, which your defense is already nice.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
I did. I think they looked at it like this. Nico Collins last year and Tank Dell balled out last year. Me and you had a conversation, and I disagree with you at first, and then I agree with you at the end. They put Tank Dell in the red zone on the 4 or 5 yard line and had him lined up tight, end up breaking his leg. After that, we had one go-to guy in the playoffs. That's why I think we got beat up by the Ravens. They were keying on Nico Collins. So if something like that happens now, right, not saying that they both can't get hurt and you're still in that same position, but if something like we lose Tank Dell now, we still got Diggs. So you still got to be like, okay, we locked down Nico. We still got Diggs.
Yeah, you couldn't find something for cheaper. Because what'd y'all give up for Diggs? I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't so bad.
It wasn't nothing crazy, but that shows you that they trying to win all. They trying to win it all this year.
That's true. Y'all going all out.
Yeah, they putting all.
Collins is going to want his money, man. That dude's balling. He's a number. He
already got paid.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, we paid him before the season started. Yeah.
Okay.
So he locked up for another 2 or 3 years.
It's nice to have a quarterback on that rookie contract, man. It's nice instead of having the highest paid. We'll get to Dak later, man. We'll get to that.
I'm gonna just pull up real quick. Nico Collins' contract. He did a 4-year deal with us. He ain't getting nothing crazy.
He's gonna want to restructure then.
He might, and he gonna deserve every penny if he keep balling out.
No, I agree. All right, bro. Well, I know you got a few comments about last week, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and dig in.
Yeah, I do, man. I know. I guess I can start off by saying, let me pat myself on the back. With the comeback on the pick'ems, me and you got. You know what I'm saying? True. I was doing bad. Now we tied. You said it was 9. We're both 9.
No, 8-4. 8-4.
8-4.
Yeah, we're both.
So pat on the back for myself. And I ain't no Saints fan, but I did shout out the Saints for my parents, and I picked the Saints to beat the Cowboys. I did not pick the Saints to destroy the Cowboys. And Big Mike, Carlton Johnson, and probably all the other Cowboy fans saying that after that week 1 beatdown that y'all gave the Browns, that y'all said the Texans didn't stand a chance. I think our offense is you might have not said that, but Big Mike and Carlton, a couple of them said that.
I told you that I didn't want to bet on that game head up already. You already offered it.
But
I don't trust that. I'm on the record saying that for how many years now?
Our receiver core is better than the Saints. All 3 of our receivers are better than their number 1. Our running back is probably better than Alvin Kamara. I got him on my fantasy, so I ain't gonna say he's trash.
The Saints is a scheme team. I think it's the scheme.
Well, they also got a new OC.
That's what I mean. I think it's the scheme, and it's working really, really well, and no one's figured it out yet.
And CJ is better than Carr, hands down.
Yeah, but sometimes scheme is better than players, bro. I'm telling you. That's before Tom Brady was Tom Brady, it was Belichick and scheme. Well, that was winning Super Bowls.
I got you.
And then the Saints, man, they're doing something.
They are.
They shocked the hell out of me. I slept in a little bit. You hit me up, so I knew it wasn't good. It was like, I don't know, 12-10 or something like that.
Yeah.
You already getting blown out 10-0 or 17-0 or something like
It
that. I'm
was
like,
nasty.
I was like, what the fuck?
And I can't just put it on Dak.
No, it wasn't just on Dak. But my point is with Dak, let me go ahead and get this vent out. My thing with Dak is when you're the highest paid player, you should be able to carry that offense like Patrick Mahomes does, like all these other league. You're the highest paid in the whole NFL. Every time the Saints score, just like Shannon Sharp says, they kick off, then we get the ball. So that means the ball's in Dak's hand. Why can't he go match it when the defense is struggling? Because a lot of times the defense is bailing them out and getting stops. So when they're finally struggling, why can't he pick his game up and we have a shootout? Why is it always they put up 40 and then we can get 19?
You want to know why?
Dak's average. He's an average quarterback.
Ain't that dude.
He's average.
But y'all paying him like he is.
I'll say top 15. I'll say Dak's top 15. His statistics are great in the regular season. When it comes to the postseason, they're terrible. They're horrible. Most of them are garbage time stats because we're down so much. But anyway, shout out Dak because he got his money. 4 more years. No trade clause, I guess, again. And
he got that? Did you look into that?
I didn't look into it, but it makes sense if you restructure the contract and the terms should still stay the same. That makes sense to me. So I didn't look into it.
I told you. Nah, he didn't get the 10-year deal I was thinking he was going to try to reach for. But, I mean.
Yeah. Maybe we're holding out for Arch. I don't know.
Now you're on the Arch train? Because I thought you were holding out for Shador.
Well, I mean, obviously that's not happening.
Nope.
I wanted it to. Well, he really hasn't been impressed with me this year, to be honest with you. Yours has impressed me more besides the injury issue.
That motherfucker can't stay healthy.
He really can't. But Arch Manning came in and balled.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I am not. You might think I'm hating. I'm not gonna tell you I am sold on Arch Manning until I see him play a real team, and he do what he do. Now he might not get the chance to do that this year.
He might play OU. There's a chance he'll play. There's a chance he'll play in the OU game.
Okay, and then if you go out there and the thing is, people, I look at it like this: you don't gotta put up crazy numbers. You just gotta show up when the moment is big. If you got the ball and you down by 3 and you got to travel, you got to drive the ball down 80 yards and make big throws and you do that and score, then that's clutch moments. That's a Heisman moment.
But what's crazy is I knew he had remember because I told you he was faster than Ewers, even though the game didn't have it that way. I seen it when he came in last year. I was like, oh, he can move. He did Tyreek speed on that touchdown. It was a 67-yard touchdown.
Hey, I can run Tyreek speed if I'm running for my life.
Maybe, but he made it look smooth and easy, man. And then he was also making plays with his arm on top of that. I did not expect him to be a dual threat. But if you're running Tyreek speed straight ahead, you're a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah. Well, once again, he's gonna have the torch. That's gonna be his team next year.
Yeah, no doubt. And maybe this year, if viewers can't stay healthy, that might have been his coming out party. We don't know yet.
And maybe for some Texas fans, they want that, and some other ones I know that don't want that just yet.
Yeah, I fall in the camp. I don't want that yet. I think Ewers has more experience.
Yeah, because I mean, not saying he can't handle the big lights, he can't handle the big game. He might be able to, but you don't want to experience and try that, especially the way y'all season going right now. Everything clicking.
Everything looks good, don't it?
It does. Everything look great.
First year in the SEC, it looks good, don't it?
Well, like I told you on
that like 3-4 years ago. I can't remember.
Until y'all hit that SEC schedule, we're gonna really see.
Yeah,
because it shows you, right? You can, and I'm not saying we know Georgia's legit. Let's not act like
after last week, I'm not sure.
Well, we can't base it off of last week. They got some of the best talent. Smart is he a good coach? But it just shows you South Carolina destroyed Kentucky, destroyed them, blew them out. And then Kentucky goes in there and hangs there to the last few minutes where Georgia goes toe-to-toe with them.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's just let you know the SEC, everybody going to come with it. Now, there's going to be some times that you get blown out in the SEC game. It happens. But every day.
Mark my
it's gonna
words,
get
we're
lost.
running the table. We're running the
Whew.
table. And I
Okay.
told you that before the year. We're better than we were last year. And I think it's shown. We've already shown our depth. Our backup quarterbacks came in the second quarter, won the game. We're on our third and fourth string running back. We're a very, very deep team, dude. The receivers that come in with our backups could be starting for a lot of teams. This is our year, man. If we don't mess it up, I don't see a team that's more talented than Texas this year. Not even Georgia.
Well, y'all got one more. I ain't gonna say one more cakewalk, which this team is a cakewalk.
It's a
But then
cakewalk.
y'all got,
It's a cakewalk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cakewalk. But what I'm saying is, then y'all jump into the SEC. Y'all got Mississippi State, Oklahoma, Georgia, Vanderbilt. Those teams are gonna be. Not saying Florida's good. We know they got destroyed by A&M, but they still play tough. They still. I think y'all play. Don't y'all go to the Swamp? No, y'all play in Texas. So
And we play Georgia at Texas too.
So you're gonna jump into the SEC. We're gonna really see because
I got
y'all got a target on
You
your
got to
back.
think about it. Also, the OU game, that's a neutral site. Every year, that's a neutral site. That's Dallas. And then Georgia, that's at home. What was the team? Florida, that's at home. I mean, so really, if we get past OU and Georgia, which we will, then we will have to worry about our arch rival at Kyle Field because we have to go to the College Station. And they love to try to ruin it when we're ranked number one. It's like their Super Bowl, of course. So that would be the only game I'd be worried about after we run through OU and Georgia. And OU doesn't look good. They didn't look good last week.
I don't even know who they played.
I can't remember. I think maybe Tulane. Tulane.
Did they blow them out?
No, maybe at the end they did. But I know it was a game for a while. It was a really close game for a while.
Well, I'd say this. I said at the beginning of the season that I thought y'all was gonna have one, maybe two losses, and that could either come from Oklahoma a loss, or Georgia a loss, or even a Texas A&M, just because those two games are a rivalry game. So that's why I'm throwing those three teams in there, and then Georgia's just a good team.
Yeah.
Right. Not saying that y'all gonna lose all those three games.
They might be on our level. That's the only team that might be on our level is Georgia. There's no other team on our level besides Georgia. That's just a fact.
I mean, it's not a fact until y'all play each other. So when you play them,
everybody's looked very vulnerable so far besides us.
But how they look now and how they're going to look when they play y'all is two different things.
No, that's
because
true.
People play up.
But all I can go off of is what I've seen this year, and what I've seen this year is complete domination, especially on the offense, but really on both sides of the ball. And yeah, I haven't seen that from any other team. Georgia, like I said, close game. OU, really a close game. LSU's having, in my opinion, an off year. Michigan is not the same. Ohio State might do something, but I don't think they have the same talent as Texas.
Well, I'll look at it like this. Last year, including me.
Oh, and Tennessee. I don't want to disrespect Tennessee. They've been blowing everybody out too.
They have too, but Georgia struggled with Kent State last year.
No, I got you. Everybody struggled sometimes.
They had struggle games last year. They had like 2 or 3 games that they struggled, and they almost lost. And they still
didn't
dominated
make
most of their games. They didn't because they ended up losing to Alabama and SEC.
Yeah.
Right? And that was a hard little pick right there. People were like, damn, we should have put Georgia in, as Georgia deserved to be in, whatever the case may be. But Alabama's another team. I mean, they look good, but they ain't played nobody.
Yeah, they played Wisconsin. They look good against Wisconsin, but I mean, it's Wisconsin. They don't got, in my opinion, they don't have the speed. Michigan proved to have the speed, but Wisconsin, I don't believe they do. But let's get to some of these. They had some. I think they have speed on defense this year. I think Texas just outclassed them. But we'll see. Matter of fact, that's number 1 on the pick'ems. So we got USC at Michigan. Who do you have?
Man, that's fucking tough. For me to make my team look good, I'm gonna go with USC. I hope USC can win the game. I think it's gonna be a tough game, but it ain't gonna be no blowout. USC ain't gonna smash Michigan like y'all smashed Michigan. I think it's gonna be a tough game. They're going to battle it out. I'm going to get USC going to win that game 24-21.
Okay. I disagree. I see a blowout. It'll be like 31-17 type blowout. UFC has too much on offense. They got speed on defense finally. I'm not saying they're a great defensive team, but I've seen them flying around the ball when they played y'all. And I ain't seen that from them in a very long time. And Michigan just has no quarterback, man. You have to have a quarterback. You just key in on Edwards, and you have to – I mean, you're shutting down their offense. So, yeah, I got USC big. I think at least 14 points. It could be more. Not that I think they're on Texas's level. It's just that I think Michigan is not Michigan. They don't. You have to have a quarterback, and they don't.
And I said that.
Yeah, you called that all summer.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it first, but I've seen it. All right, the next one, Tennessee at OU. OU's coming into the SEC.
That's another tough one, but I think it's a little easier to pick. I think Tennessee wins that game. That's going to be another good game. I actually think, both of them, they're going to score a lot of points. I say, Tennessee wins that game, 42-37. They're going to put up some points.
Yeah, I disagree. I think Tennessee's offense is too explosive for that defense, and I think they're built around that defense more than they typically are, so they don't have that high-flying offense like they usually do. And I think Arnold's been okay. He's been average. If you look at his statistics compared to Manning's, Manning has better statistics in 5 quarters than he has in 3 games. That's passing yards, touchdowns, and rushing yards and all that. So I don't think he's anything special. I think Tennessee's defense would be good enough to lock them down and keep them to 28-ish points, maybe 35. But Tennessee might go off for 50. Their offense is explosive every game. I mean, he's a freshman quarterback, so maybe he will struggle. It is on the road as well. But if he plays his game like he's supposed to, I see a blowout. And maybe I'm just an OU hater. It could be that too.
Yeah, it could. Definitely sounds like it. So,
all right. Next game is Utah at Oklahoma State.
That game is easy. Oklahoma State. Utah, I mean, I don't know how many times they're gonna let old Cam come. Cam Rising, he ready. He's out. He's not playing. He's hurt. Don't know if you know that.
I did not know that. Well, that makes me better on my pick. I picked Oklahoma State too.
So. Yeah, I think he broke his hand, and he's already eligible for another year next year. So he'll be back next year.
These quarterbacks are making a career out of it, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting paid big bucks, so they say, fuck it, why don't we get 6, 7, 8 years? But I got Oklahoma State winning. I feel like Utah going to hang around for a little bit, but that's just because Oklahoma State going to wear them down. It's not going to be a blowout, but I got Oklahoma State winning 28-10.
Yeah. No, I agree. I got Oklahoma State. I hate that we're agreeing so much today, but yeah, I agree with you. I think they're going to wear him out with that running back, and in the fourth quarter, he's going to hit big plays. I think Oklahoma State's they're probably going to win the Big 12. I could see them winning the Big 12 this year, honestly.
Yeah.
So next game, I already know your pick, so I'll go ahead and go. It's LSU versus UCLA. It's at UCLA.
Yep. In Kobe's world. And Cal, so I got LSU.
That's why I said I already know your pick, so might as well go to me.
I'm gonna say it like this. I am hoping that Caden Dern starts the game at running back.
I think he will. I think he will
go in with Josh Williams. I love Josh Williams, man. He's a walk on. He's battle tested, but he ain't that dude.
He's a third down back. There you go.
He is. He is we winning big. Let him get some touches back.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Much respect for the kid because once again, he ain't had no scholarship and he walked on to LSU and earned a scholarship. So he's done good things for us, but his time is up to me. Yeah. You got too much talent in the backfield with Caden Dern and Jackson back there. Give Caden Dern the torch. Let him run the ball. Let him be your number one running back so he can take the pressure off of Nussmeier so we can open up the passing game. We got too much talent in Mason and Trey Green and all those guys, Thomas and CJ Daniels. you get him going, those guys are gonna start being open because they're gonna have to, stack the box.
Yeah, you are going to have an explosive offense with him at running back. I agree. It's the defense that's going to mess y'all up all year.
But I also think if once the offense start building real confidence that they can score, the defense is gonna have to feel like Blake Baker's defense is gonna have to feel like they can make a play. Because it's sometimes in that South Carolina game that Harold Perkins and Wes Weeks played very well. Zy Alexandra did good things. Alshon Stump did really, really good things. It's just they would do something good, and then a blown play would happen. So they just got to be more consistent with it. But I got LSU winning. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be big. I hope it's big, but I got them winning by at least 10 points.
Yeah, I actually have LSU winning because I looked at the stats of the quarterback of UCLA. I'm not very impressed at all. I think your defense might actually look good this week. So
it takes one game to build that confidence.
Yeah, no, y'all are trash. Y'all are going to look good this week, but when y'all start playing Alabama and the real teams, you'll see y'all are trash on defense. But that's college. So let's move on to the NFL.
Ooh, yeah.
Go ahead and start, man. Go ahead and start. What's your feelings on the NFL?
And what, like my feelings towards the NFL, or just what you want me?
I don't know the way you sounded. The way you sounded, it sounded like you want to hate on my Cowboys again. So I was trying to give you the opportunity.
I don't even got to hate on them no more. I'm gonna always hate on them, but I ain't got to right now. I mean, they what I thought they was gonna be. Did I think they was gonna get smoked like that? Like I said earlier, no. But I mean, they always show up really, really big in one game and look like the normal Cowboys in the next game. That's just the MO. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But I throw my pick 'em out there. We play the Vikings this week. I am not going to go and say because the Vikings look good too.
Yeah, but Jefferson's out. Their starting quarterback's out.
He looked questionable, but even with the starting quarterback out, they ain't had him all year.
Yeah. Sam Darnold's. I think Sam's always been decent.
Yeah. So,
but without Jefferson, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, we just gonna get after Sam. That's the thing. He ain't gonna. I think Caleb Williams has more athletic and he can move better in the pocket than Sam Darnold can, and he couldn't get away from us. So Hunter, Chris Harris, Toa, Will Anderson, Alshare, them guys gonna be on his ass like white on rice. So we might have another 7, 8, 9 sacks this game. CJ and them got to really turn it up on offense. We either gonna play like we played the last 2 games and pull out a tight win, or we gonna blow the doors open and show everybody that offense is still there with Bobby Slowick. So I got the Texans winning. Score-wise, man, 27-17.
Okay. I think you're showing the Vikings a little too much love without Jefferson. Again, I'm not even sure if Addison's back yet. So I hate to do this because I already picked LSU, but I'm going to pick the Texans because we're doing pick'ems. And it's strictly because of the Vikings are just hurt. I think they would have had a way better shot with Jefferson and that rookie quarterback. But I guess we'll see next year. So I'm gonna roll with the Texans. I think y'all blow them out. Honestly, if CJ does what he's supposed to do, easily by 35 points, Vikings will probably get like 14-21.
I mean, I don't know why you're saying that. Obviously the Giants ain't nobody.
Yes, yeah.
But Sam he's played they're 2-0.
Yeah, with Jefferson.
But Jefferson he's not out this game. They haven't even said it yet. He might play this
sure?
game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he still might play this game.
If he plays, I still probably go with the Texans, but that would
it don't matter if he play or not. We still gonna win.
That would make it a lot closer for me. Yeah, because he's playing hurt. He's not playing 100%. I mean,
Joe Mixon gonna play hurt. Which if I'm the Texans, Ryan, if you can hear me, D'Amico Ryan, do not play Joe Mixon. Let Cam Akers get his touches. Let Damian Pierce
fumble.
Cam Akers?
Didn't he fumble last week?
I mean, fuck. Nico Collins fumbled. Week 1.
But he's also getting you like a bug fucking 60 and a couple of tubs a game.
Yeah, still let Cam Akers get his touches. Let Joe Mixon hill up.
9 carries for 9 yards and shit. Yeah, he monster.
Hey, he balled in the preseason. And he showed that he could be a good 2 or 3 back. So
he balled in the preseason.
when you got CJ Stroud and them receivers, anybody can run that ball back there and do decent.
I got you.
I think Vikings gonna be all right. I mean, I think Jefferson's gonna play. Don't matter if he play or not, we still gonna win. He gonna get his. So
I want you to go first on this next one, man. Cowboys at Ravens.
Man, Cowboys at Ravens. That is another L for the Dallas Cowboys. The Ravens are 0-2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is questioning the Ravens, questioning Lamar Jackson, questioning Derrick Henry, and they need a W bad. And I think they're gonna get it. Well, there's no better way to get it but against the Cowboys. Get their first W and put the Cowboys on a 2-game losing streak. Lamar Jackson gonna look like the new coming of Patrick Mahomes. He about to light y'all up. He might throw for 300 yards and rush for a bill 50, and then Derrick Henry gonna have 100+ yards as well.
I can't wait to go this next week.
He gonna shred y'all.
He's gonna look like Patrick Mahomes, huh? Okay, that's a direct quote. Love it.
Fuck, Derek Carr looked like Patrick Mahomes against y'all. So,
true. But
I mean,
Lamar can't throw.
Huh?
Lamar can't
you
throw.
Ain't gotta throw. You ain't just dump it off.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. That's strictly for my love for the Cowboys because our weakness is running the ball, and they got Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. That's not good for us. But I think that they're going to probably put Overshone or Parsons on Lamar for a spy. That always seems to work for us when we play like Barkley or somebody like that. So, yeah, I'm going to roll with the Cowboys. It's going to be a close game. I'm going to say like 24-17. It's going to be close. It's come down by last drive. But we'll get the dub.
That's the first game we disagreed on.
Yeah. We might. I think we're going to disagree on this one as well. So next we have the Lions versus the Cardinals. I got the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray's going to go off again. Try to tell you about that boy. Y'all laughed. Ha, ha, ha. I told you he didn't have no weapons. Now he has a weapon. Boy was balling. He's going to go ahead and ball again this week against the Lions. Probably throw 3 tubs, might run for 1, throw for 300, run for 75, something like that. Give you some quotes too.
All right, yeah. Kyler Murray did look good, but it took a superstar receiver to make him look good. That was a touchdown pass that, did he put on the spot? Yeah, it was a good throw, but not any receiver making that.
That was a dime.
So, but I'm going with the Lions. That defense is going to be all over his little Money Mike looking ass. They going to bottle his little ass up. He going to get his throws off. He going to make some wild plays. He going to make some crazy throws because he's just an athlete. But
yeah,
he ain't going to have enough. I got the Lions winning this game. It's going to be a tight one, but the Lions is going to win 27-17.
All right. So the last pick 'em for the day, man. Philadelphia versus New Orleans at New Orleans.
At New Orleans. Damn. I'm going to have to roll with the Saints. Saints look really, really good. I think, like you said, they got something going.
Yeah.
I think the chemistry, that scheme is just going to be good. They're going to do exactly what they did last week. They're going to pick their poison. They're going to run Kamara, then they're going to air it out. Run, and then air it out. They're going to do what they want. The Philly didn't look all that great the other night.
No.
So I guarantee Derek Carr is already beating his chest, and then he's watching that game, and he's going to be like, look, I could do better than what Baker did. I think I'm better than Baker. So I got the Saints winning. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I got the Saints winning 17-14.
Okay. The only thing we disagree on is the low-scoring game. I think it'll be a higher-scoring game. I do have the Saints because I think that scheme fits that offense perfectly. And then that defense too. let's face it, that Dak looked average when he had his time to shine. Couple picks, a fumble. That defense ain't nothing to play with either. I think Jalen Hurts he's had the most turnovers since he's been in the league. I'm not sure if you know that.
No, I didn't.
So I think he's gonna have a rough one. I'm not even sure if AJ Brown, I guess he's playing in this game because they were saying he could have played last week, but they just held him back. I'm not sure if they're holding him back again this week. But I still got the Saints. I think that they're, especially in that dome, they're a different team. And then with that offensive scheme and that defensive scheme, I think they got something going. I think they're going to probably run the South unless Atlanta has something to say.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Atlanta, shit. Tampa look good.
That's true. Tampa does look good, but I don't get it.
And Godwin, they look like they might be that duel. And then Mike Evans always gonna do Mike Evans.
Yeah, he's just getting older. That's why
he is not into the season or end of the season with less than 1,000 yards receiving. So I think he's gonna get his no matter what.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be man. I guess I'll take this thumping that I guess Young ain't that dude like I thought he was. I'll put it out there. I was the one saying that that Young was a better ready now quarterback than CJ Stroud. I said that. And it could be a couple of things. It could be I just was wrong. It could be CJ is in a lot better position than Young is. But take that away.
That's what it is.
Still, I don't think CJ Stroud is just he is that dude. He make throws.
I got you, bro. But let's just say for instance, Bryce was on the Texans and CJ was on the Panthers. I guarantee you CJ is going to be looking like Bryce, struggling, throwing picks like a mother, and then Bryce is going to be throwing to Nico, throwing to Diggs, running the ball, handing off to Mixon because he's more athletic. I just think the owner's trash. I mean, he threw a beer on a fan last year. They switch coaches like they switch underwear. I mean, it's crazy. It's a terrible organization, and I feel bad for Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I mean, what weapons does he have?
I know. I look at it like this. I've seen quarterbacks go in positions and go into teams that didn't have nothing and still make them look good and still maybe not win the game, but put up good numbers and look good. Like they might take that L, but they look good losing. And I hate to say it like that because you can't look at it like that, but look good losing. And he don't look good. He looked like he's rattled every play. He's rushing his throws.
I think his confidence is fucked. I think the Panthers fucked up by putting him in right away because they weren't like the Texans. They weren't ready to win now. They were a project team, and they just threw a rookie quarterback who's already small, who's already got everything against him, just threw him out there to the fire. I think they ruined his confidence. I was watching film. He's missing throws that high school quarterbacks make. That's not Bryce Young.
Yeah.
He's just rattled. He needs to get out of there, and I think he will now. I don't think there's no going back after you bench him.
Yeah, and I think you might be right. You could be right. I mean, you got to give a lot. And I said this when we had the other podcast, when me, you, Franco, and Andre and Big Mike was on it. Shout out to Bill. Bro, he's done a great job of just building the Texans team, building that roster, getting the right people in free agency and in the draft. Just making the right choices. Like, I feel like these last two drafts, every pick he's made has been the right pick. And that you can't really say that, but Anderson, they moved up to get Anderson. They traded to get Diggs. They traded to get Joe Mixon. They went for Bullock from USC when people was like, look, he's not a zone cover corner. They went for Lassiter. They say he ain't got enough speed to hang with some of the receivers in the NFL. He's balling right now as a rookie. So every pick it seems like he's made so far has just been legit these last 2 years. So he's built the team and put CJ in a really good spot. CJ has just elevated the team to make them better.
Yeah.
So,
no, it's definitely a great fit. I'm happy for CJ. I'm happy to see him succeed. I wish we had a quarterback. I mean, a top tier quarterback.
Oh,
when
there
it
you
mattered.
go. I thought you were just talking about because he getting paid top tier money.
He's getting the highest paid player. He just doesn't perform that way, which is a bad investment. I don't understand why people don't get it. I get that you don't want to have mid quarterbacks year in and year out, but dude, don't overpay. Just let them walk. Go get you a Sam Darnold and suck for a year or two and then move up in the draft or something. Like, figure it out. But you don't just give a top 15 player and pay him more than Patrick Mahomes. That makes no sense.
But it's Jerry, bro. It's like he rather have the media in his locker room or at his stadium or, just talking 24/7 than win games. He loves the attention. That's what it is.
Well, that's why he did it week one. Like, what was that, 20 minutes before the kickoff of week one he did it? Is when the breaking news came out. That was strategic. He did that on purpose so everybody be talking about right before kickoff.
And he loved it. No matter how good Dak does or bad he does. They're going to be questioning and they're going to talk to him, and he's going to be in the media. He's going to be in the paper. He's going to be talked about. And that's what he wants. That's more important to him.
Yeah.
Right? And you can say it might not be a good thing for the fans, but, man, he's the richest team in the country in the NFL. He's got the highest – what are they, the richest football – they might be the richest fucking sports team, I think.
We are.
So he's doing a really good job, and that's what he feels like he got to attack right now.
Well, I'm sure it haunts him. I think he sold his soul to get that last Super Bowl without Jimmy. He said, I got to get one without Jimmy. Who's like Kobe. I got to get one without Shaq. So that man sold his soul for that one.
My boy Kobe got two, though.
Well, I don't think Kobe sold his soul. I think he earned it. I think Jerry sold his soul.
But
because we've been jinxed ever since, if you think about it.
And you know what? I love it.
I'm sure you do.
I can remember we having this conversation last year, and you was telling me you got two teams that's doing really, really good, and all your teams were better than my teams. And I feel like the Cowboys and the Texans just within a year flipped, right? I
won't say that yet. It ain't looking good. It's definitely not looking good.
Let's say it. I mean, y'all can still win 10 games this year, 11 games this year. Y'all not better than the Texans.
Yeah, y'all got a tough schedule, though.
We do. And so I think we're going to beat the Ravens. Ravens going to turn around. Ravens are a good team. I think we're going to lose 2 or 3 games. We're going to lose 2 or 3 games. We're going to probably lose a game that that's just a part of it. That's just how it is. They're going to be excited. They're going to overlook somebody. They're going to play somebody. But we ain't losing no – we sweeping the division. Tennessee, get them out. Dog water. Jacksonville, get them out. Dog water. The Colts, EJ, get them out. Dog water. We sweeping their asses. So AFC is ours. AFC South is ours. But we're gonna lose some games. But we still I think we're gonna get it to the AFC South. We're gonna get it to AFC Championship, and we're gonna win our first one.
I don't know about all that, but I do think y'all are gonna run the South. I don't know about going 8-0, but yeah, y'all are gonna win the division for sure. But the Texans are going to do Texan things. Diggs is going to get pissed in the playoffs. He's going to start yelling at CJ on the sideline. CJ ain't going to put up with it because he's not Josh Allen.
That's what y'all want.
That's what's going to happen, man. That's what happens when you get these divas, man. You get too many. See, Nico Collins was just quiet, brought his lunch, just did his job. You know what I mean? That shit just kept it like that. But there's only one football.
Football, and that's all we need because he said it himself. He's going to throw it to the man that's open.
I got you, but Diggs ain't getting his touches. Yeah, he's all happy and saying the right things right now. But what about week 13? It's still the same way. Nico Collins is shining. He's not.
Look at it like this. I'm looking at it like, I'm thinking like if I was Diggs, and he might not think like me, but I'm assuming he's thinking like this. I got the money. I'm on a good team. I got a good quarterback. All I got to do is play my position. Don't matter if I'm the number 1 receiver or the number 3 receiver. Play my position. I could possibly get me a Super Bowl. After I do that, I do my thing. No matter what I do, I'm going to get the bag. Because if he stayed with the Texans, he might not get paid all the money. But all the other teams that's interested that need a number 1 receiver going to break the bank open for him. So he can win him a Super Bowl and then go get paid. Or he can stay with the Texans and say, look, I'm going to take a little pay cut and we're going to try to win another Super Bowl. Because if CJ Stroud is healthy, the Houston Texans are winning a fucking Super Bowl this year. Make sure you clip that.
I'm sure I'll clip it. I'll make sure to do that. But that's how I feel about my Texas Longhorns. I definitely don't feel like that for the Cowboys. Not unless a lot of pieces fall in our favor, which I don't see happening. So
I see it happen for my LSU Tigers, baby. We're going to the SEC championship and winning that bitch. I'm trying to
put money on it though.
I already tried to put money on it with you at the beginning of the year.
You won't put money on that.
Would you put money on Texas winning the SEC?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do 100 on the podcast. That's even better than writing. So you got $100 on Texas winning the SEC. I got $100 on LSU winning the SEC. Well, what make it 10 times better is if they met up in the SEC championship.
I agree with you. Y'all just don't have the talent.
Okay. I mean,
honestly, I would love for that. Y'all just don't have the talent. You don't have the defense. What's sad is the Aggies with that backup quarterback might be better than y'all.
It's week 2 or it's week 3. We're going into week 3. It's too early. It's too early.
I don't know, man.
That
coach is gonna be on the hot seat too if y'all don't start winning SEC championships too.
They said in 2019 we didn't have a defense because old Sam chopped us up.
He did.
He had 300 plus, I think, passing that game.
Yeah, damn near 4.
Yeah, they chopped that, but that defense got better every game. Got better, and it looked when it came to play we played Georgia, that defense looked like a top 5 defense. Wasn't even the top 10 that year.
Do y'all play Georgia this year, or is it just Bama?
Just Bama. We play Georgia every 4 years or something like that.
So who do y'all got? Y'all got Bama, OU,
Ole Miss, and I mean, like that's just the top team. That's it.
Cake ass schedule.
Our schedule tougher than y'all's. You know it.
Is.
So.
But that gives us a chance to meet in the championship game, and then we can put a little more on it.
Yeah.
So.
And I'll be at your house to watch it if you invite me.
I'll do it, man. We'll do a brisket. Gotta do
That's
it right.
That's what I would love to have.
And you have to show me them ribs you talk about.
Oh yeah, I got you. And then after, if we play y'all in the SEC championship, after we whip that ass, I'm gonna drive about 45 minutes up the road, and I'm going to Waterboy house. I'm gonna beat on his door because he ain't gonna want to hear from me.
Well, I thought he was in San Antonio.
He is. Ain't that about 45 minutes away from y'all?
Yeah, down the road, not up the road. You can go down the road.
I'm from Louisiana. We everything down the road.
Got you.
So,
well, Waterboy, shout out. You know, you're always welcome on the show. I know my boy Beagles tried to pay you one time.
Scary.
That's the true definition of scary. I mean, shout out Ryan. Hopefully you come on and defend your points with Beagles. I can't remember what it was about. I think college. I believe in Ryan though. I think Ryan's gonna come through. Waterboy, I have no faith.
Ryan don't want the smoke. Ryan is he's a pop-up fan. He'll a true UT fan. Let me make sure I make that clear. But he's a pop-up fan. So he only gonna talk shit when things are going good. Other than that motherfucker hiding. He ain't say shit. I'll tell you this. Me and Ryan had a conversation about UT baseball and LSU baseball. And I remember
that.
I told him this when we came to Houston, when LSU came to Houston to play in that game, in that tournament, that LSU was going to smoke Texas. He told me it wasn't going to happen. He tried to tell me it was a good game. I went back and watched that game just to make sure I wasn't tripping. LSU whipped Texas ass. It was a good game the first 5 innings, or first 4 innings, and then after that, SWAT kicked the door in and raided the place. So, and I ain't heard from when I showed him the score and gave him the facts and sent him the clips. He ain't say nothing else. So he a pop-up fan. Ryan, I'm calling you out. You don't want the smoke.
Definitely clipping that too. Smoking a cigar.
Send it to him. Darren Finn. Darren was my boy back in the day. We rolled tight back in high school. Darren Finn, you don't want to smoke neither. Sorry ass Cowboys. And you don't want to talk about them sorry ass Spurs. I ain't seen you say much about them Spurs lately. And
I ain't seen too many Spurs fans talking about those.
You don't want to talk about no Longhorns neither, because I'll shut that shit down too.
Well, I think me and Darren are pretty much in agreement besides basketball and Dak. But besides that, I think we're pretty much in agreement. But yeah, the Spurs are going to be trash. We're going to get into basketball here in the next month or two. It's about to kick off.
Brandon Franco, I want your ass too. Bring your ass on here. You ain't said too much.
Man, Franco has been hiding. He used to do this show with us. And
well, Dre want to get on next week. He told me.
All right.
So we'll get him on there. You know, he don't talk too much shit. You know why Dre don't talk too much shit? Because he a LSU fan too. He loved Texas, but he feel like he got to keep it home. So
I can understand that.
He like LSU. That's why he never talks shit to me. But yeah, all you
that's what I'm here for.
I know, and that's why even Franco, y'all talk the shit no matter what. Y'all ain't no pop-up fans. I ain't gonna say Darren Finn is. I don't really fuck with him, talk shit too much about him like that. But that boy Ryan is a pop-up fan. Ryan, stop running. Waterboy, stop running. EJ, stop running.
Back at Ryan. He did the whole 360, Darren to Ryan.
I want them all. Bring all.
Hey, every Tuesday, Waterboy and Ryan. Every Tuesday.
Tyler, bring your ass on here too. I know you hiding behind the sheets too. NC State dog shit after boy Corey was trying to give you some love.
I was.
Fucking Carolina, motherfucking. They need to just blow that whole fucking organization.
They fucked Young up. They fucked Young up.
Young might be the next Vince Young.
Hey, Vince had a winning record in the NFL. Calm down now.
Hey, but Fisher fucked this world up.
Now Fisher fucked him, but he should have been. Anyway, I ain't gonna get into that, but yeah, Vince had a winning record, so let's not put him with Bryce Young quite yet. I think Bryce is gonna get to a better organization because there's no turning back from benching him. And shit, man, if we can get him for cheap, maybe, you know what I'm saying, start grooming him a little bit. Dak starts fucking up too much, and when it matters, throw Bryce in, see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. He's gonna throw a pick instead of Dak throwing a pick.
He doesn't have a CD to throw to. I mean, give him a CD Lamb to throw to.
That is true. But I ain't giving up on Bryce Young, man. I liked it. That dude was a baller in college. Also, I wanted to clear something up. I'm jumping back on Waterboy. I just want to let the world know. Waterboy is the only person that thinks if you're a 5-star recruit coming out of high school, that you don't have to be developed. So I want to let y'all know, if you're a 5-star recruit coming out of high school, you still got to get developed. There's a whole bunch of 5-stars that jump on the field and jump on a college team and don't do nothing because they ain't ready for that. That's a big change. It's a huge change from college to the NFL. So Justin Jefferson was a 2-star. Now he's the best receiver in the NFL. Corey disagree with that because he's a Cowboy fan and he got to show his boy CD some love, which ain't nothing wrong with that.
CD's that dude, bro.
Oh, you're right. But so if you say Justin Jefferson is the second best receiver in the NFL, he's still a 2-star, and you know what I'm saying? He's still doing this thing. Yeah. The stars don't mean nothing. You got to develop the player, and you got to get him ready for the next level. Damn. So clip that too, so I can, everybody can know.
Say I got a lot of clipping to do tonight. Shit. Fucking, I gotta hit up EJ, fucking Waterboy, Ryan, now Darren. I don't even know where Darren came from. Darren just caught a slug. I don't know where.
Who else I want to call? I can't even think of his name.
Darren was just chilling with his family and caught a slug, man. Like
Corey O'Connor, stop running.
Yeah,
Aggie some shit.
Whew. That man left the group.
What's the I'm trying to think of the one cat. He hang out with Michael News and them all the time. Franco. He a big UT fan too.
Well, Smart man. We're back, baby. We're back.
I gotta look him up. Hold on.
My man wants to shout out everybody.
I just want to call out everybody. Gustavo. Yeah, you too, Gustavo. Gustavo Hernandez.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
you've been hiding. Bring your ass on here so I can get on your ass too.
What did he do? Why is he kissing the
I'm
slug?
just fucking. Michael News. Yeah, get your toddler built ass on here too. Let's go.
Nah, Tyler, come on here.
No, I said toddler like little. He was built like a little boy. Michael News. I'm just calling out all the UT fans. I want all the smoke, Birch. If I got on here one day and you had 10 UT fans on here, that's what I want.
I can try to make it happen.
I want all the motherfucking smoke.
But why being racist towards UT fans?
Because I just want the smoke. This is y'all opportunity. Y'all doing good. Y'all 2-0. Y'all ranked number 1.
Man, say that again. Say it again.
Y'all doing good. Y'all 2-0. Y'all ranked number 1.
Oh,
the number 1 team in college football is the Texas Longhorn. And I want y'all motherfuckers on here so we can talk our shit. So I can talk my shit.
What shit is there to talk for number 1?
I still gonna talk my shit.
Like what though?
Because until y'all win a national championship, none of that means nothing. None of it means anything.
That's fair.
Go undefeated, go to the national championship and lose for what?
So basically what you're saying is I'm going to talk shit until y'all win the national championship this year because I don't want to waste any opportunity that I have.
You know why I'm doing that? I can remember a young man named Corey Birch was talking shit. And every time LSU won a game, he still said it was trash. No matter how many games they won, they was trash.
Come about them 2019 Tigers.
Yes. And then they won a national championship, and you still say, I give them their problems. They was cold, but fuck them, they were trash.
Yeah, fuck them.
I'm pulling you.
I got you.
So,
well, already, man. Well, I'll hit you up next Tuesday. I'll make the clips so everybody who got shouted out can receive them and either come on or not. Water boy, I know you're not. We already tried to pay you. You ain't coming. But yes, so man, I'll fuck with you next week, bro. We'll see what these pickups look like. Fuck them hoes. Fuck them Texans too, even though they're probably gonna win.